you, 'cause I know I'm gonna see you soon.
Hey, welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, March 16th. It's the AEW Dynamite post show. Tonight, Thunder Rosa is your new AEW Women's Champion, beating Britt Baker in a steel cage main event. Brian Firth is excited about it already. Johnny North is excited. We're talking Dynamite. We're talking AEW. Let's get this thing started. Happy 316 day. What? I said happy 316 day. What? Got my Stone Cold buddy here with me. Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? It's 316 day. Stone Cold Day. The day we all celebrate the Texas Rattlesnake. Thunder Rosa celebrating the Texas Rattlesnake tonight. You notice she had 316 written on the back of her pants? That was cool.
It's hard not to notice. I mean, you saw her backside a lot.
Johnny North, you're looking at Thunder Rosa's backside? Shame on you, Johnny. How dare you?
I mean, it's
a little
camera.
respect
It's
for
not
the
my
women and their wrestling. Just looking at the backside. No, we're just kidding around. Of course, the women had a bloodbath in the main event tonight. Thunder Rosa wearing the Stone Cold-inspired gear. Britt Baker wearing the Scott Hall-inspired gear. Rest in peace to the bad guy. Too sweet. We love you, bad guy. You see that? Britt Baker's gear kind of had the Scott Hall drip there on it. It was good.
That was nice. Nice touch.
Brian Firth wasting no time. Thank you, Brian, dropping a super chat before the show even started. He says, hey, guys, the chemistry that Rosa Baker is incredible. I agree. I thought that they had a fantastic match tonight. Didn't love the finish, but overall I thought the match was really good. Talking to Johnny before the show, I know he had some problems with it, which we will discuss. I'm guessing it's not going to be Johnny's match of the night. I think it's got to be for me. I liked it. But there were a couple other matches that I liked on the show tonight as well. Shout out to Anthony Plesia. Shout out to Brian Firth. Shout out to Ray Cruz. Angelo Contagonis. All the members checking in tonight. Join.ringsidereport.net is where you need to go. Become a member. If you are a member, you can give us a call on the show. Talk to us about AEW. Let's talk about the main event. Let's talk about the new champion, AEW Women's Champion now, Thunder Rosa. This was what we expected. It was a hometown feel for Thunder Rosa in San Antonio. They set up the steel cage match, giving Thunder another shot after she just beat Britt Baker at the pay-per-view a couple of weeks ago, giving her this match in the cage in San Antonio. You kind of felt going into it that a title change was going to happen. But I didn't care about that. I thought Britt could win, although the crowd would not have liked that. Very hot crowd, top to bottom. The Hardys were really over. The pop that Jeff Hardy got when he did his hot tag was crazy. Place went nuts for that hot tag.
It's good when you do a hot tag right. It helps.
Yeah, right? My goodness, they went banana for Jeff Hardy, and they went crazy for Thunder Rosa, too. Got a hero's welcome. The all-female mariachi band that played before Thunder Rosa made her entrance was fantastic. I tweeted out that pro wrestling needs more mariachi. I loved it. Angelo's right. The crowd was really into the match. The crowd was hot all night in San Antonio, Texas. home of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I thought the match was good. Britt was bleeding pretty quickly right off the bat. Didn't take long for the blood to flow. We went to commercial. Stuff was happening in the picture-in-picture. When we came back, Thunder was bleeding profusely as well. She smashed Britt with a chair, hit her with a stunner. Gotta love hitting the stunner on 316 Day. The ref at one point got hit with a super kick, and he bumped over the top rope to the floor. Thunder hit her finisher, but there was no ref to count the 3. Thunder went to the top rope. Britt smacked her with a chair and set up like a bed of chairs. A lot of setting up of chairs from Britt Baker tonight. Two spots, and I know one John didn't like, which we'll get to in a minute. The bed of chairs was not bad, although it did take a while to set it up. And then the finish, the move that she hit on it was pretty damn impressive. Like I don't know what Excalibur was calling it, an Avalanche Super Driver 99 or whatever. I call it a Celtic Cross, a Sheamus Slam, you know? Where he tucks the head, grabs you behind the, you know? And then falls backwards, and Britt dropped Thunder pretty hard on that bed of chairs. That was a good one, though, right? Like, the payoff to that setup was pretty good.
I had no problem with that, but I just found a lot of this match was just a car crash, pretty much. And, it's not their fault in the sense that it's just set up poorly where you can go on the outside in a cage match. Like, the whole point of a cage match is you're confined there, but they're on the outside for a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a cage match.
I mean, it was. They were in a cage.
Use hardcore matches.
Yeah.
It's just a hardcore match in a cage.
Yeah. It felt more like a Hell in a Cell style match than a steel cage match. You know?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because those Hell in a Cell matches, a lot of times they don't really use the cage. They're just kind of doing a hardcore match in a confined space. And that's what this match felt like. The cage didn't have a top, so it wasn't a Hell in a Cell, but they weren't really climbing the cage. They went to the top rope a lot, but they didn't do any climbing of the cage. They didn't do any of the traditional cage match spots. I don't even know if you could have won by escaping the cage.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know if they even said that.
No one attempted it. You would think that this type of match would be tailor-made for Britt Baker,
Dave,
the cowardly...
I think I lost you, Dave.
Can you hear me? John, can you hear me? You lost me? Lost me? I have no idea, honestly. Can I get a sign?
What was the last thing you said, exactly?
I have no idea. Can I get a sign from somebody that we're on or not? Anybody? I have no idea, honestly. Oh, maybe we are. Hold on, I think we are. On or not? Anybody? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing that we're on. I think maybe we glitched out, John. Are you with me, John?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
If you can hear me, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think we glitched out mid-show. I don't know. I think maybe our internet died or something? Is everybody still with me? Yeah. We're talking about the steel cage match and Britt Baker, and I thought, that this would be tailor-made for a heel like Britt Baker to try and escape the cage and climb out and escape Thunder Rosa. Like, that would be a good way to kind of set up the match and tell the story of the match. Kind of do a story-based match instead of what we saw tonight, which was a more hardcore match, which we've seen before from these two. Oh, Ray says we're still there. I don't know what happened there. Good. That was weird. Apparently our internet froze out on our end, which is very rare. But the stream stayed live, so we're okay. But they could have done that, right? With Britt, had her try and escape the cage, do that style match, but no one made any kind of attempt to escape the cage. It didn't seem like. Thank you, Angelo. It didn't seem like that was even a stipulation of this match. Like, going into it, they didn't tell us how you would win or lose, right? There's no Thunder went for they went for covers. You could obviously win by pinfall, but can you win by escaping the cage?
I don't know, Dave, if you can hear me again or not, or...
What? Is this happening again? John, are you with me? What is internet issues? Well, that sucks. John, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
God damn, pal.
It's a bad night tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, we had another freeze out. Like, what is with these technical issues here tonight? This internet is freezing out on us tonight, which is really strange because we have top-of-the-line connection. I don't know who I have to call to make this right, but shouldn't be happening. Anyhow, I liked the match. I thought it was match of the night, John. I don't care what you think about it. Like, I do care what you think about it. Obviously, that's why you're here. But
it's fine. You can disagree with me.
I just disagree. Like, I think... no, I don't think it was your internet, Ryan. I think it was us. I think we froze. I don't know what's happening with us. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. Maybe it's like a outage somewhere.
Well, it's fun that you like the match. I just felt that, it's false advertising. It's supposed to be a steel cage match, but it really didn't feel like a steel cage match. It felt like a hardcore match inside of a cage, pretty much. And
yeah,
it to me, it just turned into a spot fest for the most part.
But can't you accept
they stopped
it?
Selling.
Can't you accept it for what it is? Like, okay, it's not a steel cage match in a traditional sense, but they did a lot of stuff. Like they did. The slam that Britt did, the Celtic Cross on the bed of chairs, was pretty good. Britt setting up the table, the card table, the castle of chairs. You know what I mean? Like when you build like a
yes,
a castle of cards.